All right, so today out here with one of my best helpers, Ryan. Hey Ryan, why don't you get over here, buddy? And Ryan's got his shovel out today. You go ahead and sit down if you want, buddy. He's got his shovel out today, and we're going to talk about saving some money with flowers. First thing you need to know about flowers are perennials, annuals, biennials, or some people call them biannuals. You'll hear that too. So these are all dead flowers that I got from the hardware store, basically for free, basically. And these are all annuals. So a perennial is a plant that could essentially last forever. Its life cycle is going to be continual, year after year after year. It's going to keep producing seeds. A biannual is going to take 2 years. It's going to be a 2-year cycle. So things like cabbage and onions, certain strains of cabbage and onions, you plant them as a seed. They'll grow 1 year, and over winter they'll stay in the ground, and then the next year they're going to grow up, produce seeds on the second year. So that's why it's so important. It's important to understand that those terms are describing the life cycle. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to last from winter to next winter. It means in that growing season that you grow it. So these here are annuals. So these flowers, everybody loves them. Everybody gets them for Mother's Day. Everybody gets them for their gardens, and they're great to attract life into your plot or garden. So the one thing that I really hate seeing people do is they'll take and do what's called deadheading. And they're going to take the dead heads off these plants and throw them out. It's really important. You can have a enclosed area for these flowers, and you take these heads and you just put them on the ground and you can bury them. For instance, this one here, this one's practically done. These are super dry, super dry. But the thing you have to realize is when you are deadheading these flowers, when you're pulling these flowers off, you're essentially pulling the seeds out. So you gotta watch when this plant's gonna die.
Rack.
Oh, your rake? Good. So when this plant's gonna die, it's gonna produce very tiny seeds. You see those seeds in there, Ryan?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's some tiny seeds, huh? Mm-hmm. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take this whole plant, since it's essentially done for, we're gonna take this whole plant and we're gonna have Ryan plant it right here for everybody. So Ryan, why don't you grab your shovel and start digging a hole right there. The reason that you want an enclosed area for annuals is that when the seeds come off the flowers, they will stay in that enclosure and they'll grow the next year, or they'll keep growing throughout the summer. And that's a great way to save money on these plants. And actually, a lot of times you'll see in nurseries and things like that, they can't sell these anymore. So you can ask them, they'll sell them to you for $1. A lot of times they'll just pull the whole plant out at the end of the season, and there's no real reason to pull the whole plant out in your garden. You can just put it in the ground, leave it in the ground, don't pull it out, leave it there for the next year, keep watering it. This stuff's going to come back. As long as the seeds are in the enclosure, it's coming back, and that's going to save you a ton of money. You're going to have beautiful flowers for years and years and years and years. So Ryan, why don't you grab your shovel, buddy, and start digging right there.
Do we need to make holes?
Yep, go ahead and dig a hole right there. Put your dirt over here. Now you're going to grab a shovel right there.
You're picking up mine.
Yeah.
Hey, stick.
All right, watch out, buddy. Now put your shovel down. All right. Now we're going to take this entire plant and we're going to bury the entire thing. So we're going to take it out. We're going to pull the old stuff out just so I can show you. Old stuff is dry, brittle.
I got a
Right.
stick.
The old stuff is dry and brittle.
Two pins.
And we're going to put it right in there, in that little hole. And Ryan's going to bury it. And let me show you what happens with annuals. Okay, a lot of people throw these whole entire pots away. Look at this. I don't know if you can see this. These are not weeds. All this green, lush life right here, that's from the seeds dropping back into this pot. This is a great way. You take all that dead stuff off. All this stuff is gonna grow back all summer long. So as long as we keep watering this is gonna be great. A lot of people will throw this entire thing away. It's kind of a waste. So Ryan, you wanna bury this with me?
I don't know how to bury.
All right, buddy. Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take
Watch
all
out.
that old stuff.
Get that bug out.
All right, we're gonna take. Ryan, get away from the camera, buddy.
It's still in
We're gonna
there.
take all that old stuff and we're gonna bury it. And then that's it. And now
Fireworks.
And now what we're gonna do is we are going to water it. So that's how easy it is to save on annual plants. All those little things are gonna sprout, and I'll show you guys in about a week or two the sprouts that come off those annual plants. We're gonna plant the rest of these in here. Some of them are still alive, and some of them are pretty much gone for the season. But we're gonna plant all these in this enclosed little bed we've got here to attract some real life into the plot.
Hi.
So I hope you learned something about annuals, biennials, and perennials. And what's perennials? You're gonna have to watch the video, buddy.
Okay.
So, thanks to my one of my #1 helpers right here for helping me plant our beautiful garden. And we're gonna show you the flower garden in a couple weeks when it starts sprouting. We'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.